Again, good evening. Welcome to BB King Blues Club and Grill. BB King's is very proud to welcome back to the stage the Davy Jones Band. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please put your hands together for the greatest tambourine player in the world, the King Kong of the Monkees, the Manchester Cowboy, Davy Jones! 1, 2, 3.
It seems like only yesterday we're standing here, a Yankees hat upon my head and your voice in my ear. We talked about future and all the things we do. I never thought your loving words would frighten me from you. I remember when I threw my coat up on the train. You said you were sure that I would not come back again. But now you see with your own eyes, start to realize I'm not the man you thought I was. Try to sympathize when you think about your life. It's gonna change tonight. Don't even try out that frown, because your man is back in town. I was thrown away, but now I'm back to stay. Now I was wrong to think there was a better way. And now you see with your own eyes and start to realize I'm not the man you thought I was. Try to sympathize when you think about your life. It's gonna change tonight. Don't even try to take my time. I was a fool out of my mind. So let's jump off of this merry-go-round, because your man is back in town. So let's jump off of this merry-go-round, because your man is back in town. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to be back in New York City. We just got off a cruise, actually. We got off a cruise with Paul Revere and the Raiders. And Charlie from the Drifters and the Buckinghams, you know. Just a bunch of different people. You gotta watch it on those cruises, though. It's like everyone's so nice, all the staff, the help, which we notice. You got those plate ninjas, we call them. You don't drop your napkin because if you get back up, your plate's gone. If you've ever been. And they're like, the interesting thing, and then we arrived in New York. You know, you ask a guy on the cruise which way the dining room is or the toilet, and he'll even take you there, you know what I mean? I got in early, and I went and asked this guy when I got off the ship, excuse me, could you direct me to the Statue of Liberty? The Statue of Liberty. He said, I got your Statue of Liberty right here. It's altogether different. Well, I love you like I love New York City. I love you, babe, like I love New York City. With all the good and the bad and the otherwise, it all makes it worth it just to be alive in the city, New York City. If I had the chance to go and live in LA with all those laid-back people, I think I'll just take a miss and stay in the Bronx and keep it dirty down and simple. Don't need a pool in the front yard, one in the backyard. Hey baby, what's the reason? Enough to drive a man to the end of his rope when he don't know the change of season. I think I'll just stay right here in the city. A woman treats me good, she's oh so pretty. I love you like I love New York City. I love you, babe, like I love New York City. With all the good and the bad and the otherwise, it all makes it worth it just to be alive in the city, New York City. With all the dirt and the sleet and the rain and the snow in New York, it's never stagnant. There's boxing, baseball, wrestling at the Garden, and an 8-till jug is still magic. The subway's gonna take you to the blue movies 24 hours a day. Hey, I think I'll just take my little piece of the action. I think I'll take it today. And every Friday night when I get paid, I'm gonna see my woman and I'm gonna get wow. I love you like I love New York City. I love you, babe, like I love New York City. With all the good and the bad and the otherwise, all makes it worth it just to be alive in the city, New York City. So if you wanna have some fun on Saturday night, come down to Broadway round about midnight and find the walkers, the talkers, the hustlers and the queens, the boys with the purses trying to get into your jeans. I love you like I love New York City. I love you, babe, like I love New York City. With all the good and the bad and the otherwise, it all makes it worth it just to be alive in the city, New York City. Everybody sing it. I love you. I love you like I love New York City. I love you, babe, like I love New York City. With all the good and the bad and the otherwise, it all makes it worth it just to be alive in the city. One more time. New York City. Now I love you like I love New York City. I love you you, babe, like I love New York City. With all the good and the bad and the otherwise, all makes it worth it just to be alive in the city, New York City. Taxi! You know, thank you. I had to sing that. It's a Tommy Boyce song. I first heard him sing that song back in the 80s up in a club up on 7th Avenue. I hope you're all doing well. Didn't get too wet. Got a little rainy there for a minute outside, but it doesn't bother me. I can't shrink any more than I have. What can I tell you? Yes, yes. I used to be a heartthrob, and now I'm a coronary. Well, whatever. I can't help it. I still am what? Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. It's like... Anyway, I was flying in. It's so interesting. We meet so many different people as we're traveling. That's the best. But we don't get paid to do this. We get paid to travel these days, you know. Last night we were up in Verona, New York at the Turning Stone. And then we're here. And then tomorrow we're going to Oklahoma. And it's like... Oh my goodness. But at least we're working, you know what I mean? So that's okay, yeah. I sat with this lady on the aeroplane, and it was quite cute, you know, because I have a bit of a way sometimes. And I said to her, hello, how are you? She said, I'm doing fine, thank you very much. I said, where are you going? She said, I'm going to New York City. I said, funny, so am I. So I said, what do you do? She says, I travel all over the world, different towns, different cities, to find out who are the best lovers. And I went, whoa, that's nice. I said, well, who are the best lovers? She said, American Indians and Jewish guys. I said, very nice. I said, I'm very pleased to meet you. My name's Tonto Eisenberg. You know, I mean, I gotta go somewhere with that one. Well, we had lots of requests tonight. But we're gonna sing anyway, okay? Are there any Monkee fans here? Okay. Well, I guess, Mr. Riccitelli, the rest is up to you. Well, I thought love was only true in fairy tales. I meant for someone else, but not for me. Oh, love was out to get me. Well, that's the way it seems. And disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. There's not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Oh, I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Well, I thought love was more or less a give and take. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. Oh, what's the use in trying? 'Cause all you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. There's not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Oh, I'm a believer. I can believe her if I try one time. Oh, love was out to get me. Well, that's the way it seems. And disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. There's not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Oh, I'm a believer. I could believe her if I tried. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. There's not a trace of doubt in my mind. Well, I'm a believer, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a believer. Well, I'm a believer, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a believer. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. I'm gonna leave her if I try. Stay in your seats, folks. Stay in your seats. Hey, you know, I must say, it is something else, you know, all those, you know, the cruises that we've been going on. Well, we've only been on a couple in the last couple of years, but I was saying it was great to see Paul, and it was great to see the Buckinghams and Charlie from the Drifters, and the last time we were there, we were with the Loving Spoonful, and there was, who else was there? There was
Bill Medley?
The Righteous Brothers, yeah, and all that kind of stuff. The guy from The Righteous Brother, he was there. Bill Medley, and I couldn't understand it because I was on. They all started like on a Monday, then a Tuesday, and then a Thursday, and I closed the proceedings on a Friday, and I couldn't understand it with all these major celebrities. Why I was the one that closed the whole show, you know. And then I realized after I met them that I had the best chance of survival. It was like. It's all different. I'm telling you. It's all changing, you know. I mean, we're sticking with the lyrics, but you got people like Peter Noon, you know. Right? It's spelt no one where I come from, all right. He's singing Mrs. Brown, You Got a Lovely Walker these days, you know. Tony Orlando's singing Knock 3 Times on the Ceiling If You Hear Me Fall. ABBA's singing Denture Queen. Ringo's singing I Get a Little Help from Depends, and
Come on.
Roberta Flack singing First Time I Ever Forgot Your Face. And Willie Nelson's on the throne again. Actually, David Cassidy's singing I Think I Love Me. Actually, if you like our show, you know, tell everybody. If you don't like it, just tell him you saw David Cassidy. You know, that would be fine with me. He said, whatever. Anyway, yeah, but there's some tips I'm going to give you right now as far as the cruising, okay? And don't think just because of what's happened recently. In fact, funnily enough, while we're on there, Costa Cruises, all that stuff going on and everything. Nasty business, really. But, you know, now they're at the bar, they've changed their policy. They're only serving drinks on the rocks these days. You know what I mean? It's like, and on the rocks, they serve the drinks that way. Now that's it, you know. I don't care. I've got the check already. It's matter to me. But I'll give you a tip about, you know, so it's like this, the stages that, you know, it's not the biggest of stages, but it's big enough for us. And the thing was that when you get on the cruise, it's sort of like the cabins are really small. Every time you come out, you feel like you're being born again, you know. It's like, get me out of here. Tips for the shower. What you do in the shower, because that's small too, you just soap the walls and spin, you know? It's like... It's the only place I know you can sit on the toilet and brush your teeth at the same time. It's like... Actually, no, honestly, I'll tell you another thing. Do not sit and flush, whatever you do. There's a suction that goes on there that's... I sat down, I was Catholic. When I got up, I was Jewish. I'm only telling you the truth. And then a friend of mine, he was on a cruise. His wife, you know when you're in the cabin, you're walking around in your nutties, you know, naked all over the place. It's like, my friend's wife sat on the toilet and she flushed and got stuck. So he called the maintenance man, but they'd just been to Mexico. He put this big sombrero over her, so, you know, she'd covered her bits and pieces up, you know what I mean? 10 minutes after he'd been down there, he says, I got your wife off the toilet, but I can't find the little Mexican guy. This is on the cruise I was on last week. Stop me before I kill. Anyway, who knows? Hey, listen, we're going to sing you some monkey songs tonight, and If you don't sing along, you'll be involuntarily entered in the Mickey Dolenz lookalike contest. If you win that, you'll have to live with it for the rest of your bloody life. I'm telling you. And they're doing great. They're all in the actors' home in Hollywood. Oh, it is so sweet. You know, they're all they share a room like we did at the Beach House on the TV show. It's fantastic. I went in there and I said, Mickey, do you know who I am? And Peter said, ask the nurse, she'll tell you. I guess after those insults, I better do something. Hey, actually, my little yellow balls I have here. Yes, well, David Letterman voted me the number 1, the number 3, and the number 10 tambourine player in the world. So we'll see what I can do with these things. Hey, listen, we're going to sing a Mike Nesmith song. This one's called Mary, Mary, okay?
What can I do to make you leave me? Whatever it was, I didn't mean to. You know I never would try to hurt you. Mary, Mary, where you going to? What more, Mary, can I do to prove my love is truly yours? I've done more now than a clear thinking man would do. Mary, Mary, it's not over. Where you go, I will follow until I win your love again and walk beside you, but until then, Mary, Mary, where you going to? Mary, Mary, where you going to? Mary, Mary, where you going to? Mary, Mary, where you going to?
Mr. Mike Nesmith. Mr. Mike Nesmith wrote that song. And I always wondered why he was driving an Eldorado Cadillac and I had a Volkswagen. Because he was a songwriter and he had each of the B-sides on our singles. We had 1 or 2 singles. And then we had some threesomes as well. No. Please, it's the Red Bull. It's kicking in already. Hey, you know, my influences were my parents. I grew up, or didn't grow up as the case may be, in a musical-ish family. My mother played the piano, and she played for the Christmas nativity at the church, and my sisters ran the youth club, and I sort of was in the Boy Scouts. I can't tell you why I got thrown out, but that's another story. But you know, my dad used to sing to my mother all these like songs that I didn't really understand at the time. And she used to say, "Oh, shut up, Harry." So I know there's got to be some people in here my age, 47, 48, right? And I love In fact, I saw Christmas time, there was this special, Lady Gaga, right? No, seriously. And I think she's extremely talented, and I think she's great, you know? It's different. Very different. But she did this thing at the piano. Did you see it, Jimmy, when she was at the Christmas thing? She was playing the piano, and she talked about being in New York and playing, Feinstein's or some club or some piano bar. And she sang this song, so I'm gonna sing it too. I was strolling along, minding my business, when out of an orange-colored sky, crash, bang, alakazam, I wonder who you walked by. I was strolling along, singing in sunshine, when love came and hit me in the eye. Crash, bang, alakazam, out of an orange-colored sky. Now one look and I held timber, I look out for flying glass. Then the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to show, this is it, I played it. I was strolling along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Crash, bang, alakazam, out of an orange-colored sky. Now one look and I held timber, I look out for flying glass. And then the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout, this is it, I've been hit. I was strolling along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. I crashed back out of a good time, out of an orange-colored sky. Now one look and I held timber, I look out for flying glass. And then the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout, this is it, I've been hit. I was strolling along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. I crashed back alakazam, out of an orange-colored, candy-coated, streamlined polka dot sky. Crash, bang, alakazam, goodbye. I never knew love could be so loud. What a truly disturbing noise. Crash, bang, alakazam, out of an orange-colored sky. Hey, thank you, I live in Florida some of the time, and it's the craziest place. It's like very strange, and I drive my horses down from Pennsylvania on occasions. It's not until I'm in my big old dually that I realized when I got to Florida, there was people actually driving the cars. It's like... snowbirds, they call them. They come from all over the place. But it's a strange bunch down there. Floridians are really a strange, like sort of rednecky, in a sense, and chicken necky, and all that. What did I say once? I said, I was talking to this old Jewish couple, and she said, I don't think Jesus could have been Jewish, because if he was Jewish, he wouldn't have had the Last Supper, he would have had the Oily Bird Special. Something like that. I sort of remember it from somewhere, I can't remember. But it also, as you go along there, there's like, you see someone on the road with a shotgun, and it's like a bunch of guys from the prison. And there's a big sign that says, no picking up hitchhikers, It's like you're going to pull up beside these guys and say, hey, you want to ride, mate? Jump in. Don't forget your shovel. So, how long have you been looking for a ride, number 2478947? And also, we play Disney World. I like Disney World a lot. I fit in pretty good down there, Actually, I have that golf cart. I have a little golf cart, and I go scooting around, and this guy went in front of me. I said, "Hey, mate, watch what you're doing. I had the right of way." He said, "Okay. Don't be like that, grumpy." I said, "I'm not grumpy." He said, "Well, which one are you then?" This guy said to me. And then they have that Magic Kingdom. I like the place because every time we go down there, we go to Pirates of the Caribbean, and I went, Davy Jones. My grandkids think it's me, like, Davy Jones. It's like when we were watching SpongeBob. I did an episode of SpongeBob, right? So with my grandson, please. I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was a piece of Swiss cheese. You can sell anything in America. It's a frigging piece of cheese, man. I said, "No, it's not, Grandpa. It's not cheese. It's SpongeBob." I said, "Okay." It's like crazy, man. I said, "Who's that on there?" And it was me, right? He said, "That's my other granddad." And I was like, I'm gonna make me cry. Stop it. I'm not old enough to have grandchildren, really. Phew. How was it for you?
I think it was good.
That's the closest I'm going to come tonight. No, really. Living in Florida, it's a little warmer down there. I stayed over at this hotel last night, and it's like, you kidding me? For a start, it said on the billboard, right? It said, honeymoon suite, $247. Each additional person, $25. What the hell is that about? I don't understand that at all. Anyway, it was cold. Anyone was cold last night? I was freezing. I got up this morning, I looked down, I thought I'd been robbed.
I don't have that problem.
How you doing, Aviva? You don't get that one.
I don't have that problem.
Oh. She doesn't. Oh, and that's another thing on the cruise, right? It was on the cruise, right? And I stomped. There's two things that happened to me on the cruise. I got to tell you this. Sorry, just hang about. Just talk among yourself. Two things. I walked it. They had a. This is true. I'm not joking. They had a gay, lesbian, and transvestite night, or a drink in the bar, Schooner's Bar, for an hour and a half. Do you remember that was advertised on the little sheet they gave you? And I went wandering in. Hello. What's going on? And there's like this guy, girl, guy, whatever, sitting in the corner, crying away. And I said, "Excuse me, what's wrong, miss, sir? What's the matter?" He says, "My partner didn't get on in Aruba." I says, "Oh, wow." And he just don't know what to do. I said, "I'll tell you what, don't worry. As soon as we get to land, we can do some advertising like to do with missing children. Only this time, we'll put his picture on cartons of half and half. And then we might be able to find him, if we do that." What? I thought it was a great idea at the time. Oh, whatever. I don't know. Hey, I was here in New York in 1962. I came over to do a show called Oliver. I played the Artful Dodger. And I always like to include, who knows? It's been a long time. I enjoyed doing this show, actually. It was a fantastic time in my life. In fact, I've got to tell you all also, I've been working with the other Dodger, the Dodger that took over from me in England and took over from me in the American production, and we've written a musical. It's called The Call, and it's going to be a great musical because it's got great music, it's a lovely story, and hopefully you'll all come and see that one day. I don't know when that's going to be. Has anyone got about $25 million they could lend me? Anyway, this is the song that I sang when I was in the show in Oliver, and a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself among the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares what we share. If it's your chance to be, we should see some harder days, empty larder days, wide grounds. Oh, there's a chance you'll meet somebody to foot the bill, then the drinks are on the house. Consider yourself our mates, we don't wanna have no fuss. For some consideration we can stay. Consider yourself one of us. Come on now. Now nobody tries to be party-doll or up a tea, 'cause there's a cup of tea for all. Only wise to be handy when a rolling pin, when the landlord comes to call. Consider yourself our mates, we don't wanna have no fuss. For some consideration we can say, consider yourself one of us. Hey, hey, with the monkeys, people say we monkey around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. It's time to be friendly, don't want to sing and play. We're the young generation, and we got something to say. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. Actually, there was loads of songs, you know, that they played. They got wise after the first few episodes of the Monkees. And they just kept putting in, like, if it was Last Train to Clarksville, or it was I'm a Believer, or if it was Pleasant Valley Sunday, or Little Bit Me, or... They used that as a theme all the way through. My most memorable times were when we were outdoors. And we were at what they call the Columbia Ranch, and we were able to just, like, you know, just jam and just mess about. Drink a little Budweiser and smoke a little Maui Wowie and we weren't allowed to talk about civil rights. We weren't talking about gay liberation or the Vietnam War or drugs or anything. And now that the world is in such a pleasant, wonderful, kind place, we can do whatever we want. No heartaches felt, no longer lonely. Nights of waiting finally won me happiness that's all rolled up in you. And now with you as inspiration, I look toward a destination sunny, bright, than once before was blue. I have no more than I did before. Now I got all that I need. 'Cause I love you and I know you love me. So take my hand and start our journey, free from all the helpless worry that besets a man when he's alone. Our strength is mine when we're together, and with you I know I'll never have to pass the high road or the low. I have no more than I did before. Now I got all that I need. I love you and I know you love me. Oh, pick and move up. Hey, solo. Well, look out, here comes tomorrow. That's when I have to choose how I wish I could borrow someone else's shoes. Now Mary, oh what sweet girl, lips like strawberry pie. And Sandra, long-haired big girl, can't make up my mind. When I see all kinds of sorrow, wish I only love one. Look out, here comes tomorrow. I wish tomorrow would never come. Come on now. When I see all kinds of sorrow, wish I only love one. Look out, here comes tomorrow. I wish tomorrow would never come. Mary, Mary, I love you. Sandra, Sandra, I love you too. Honest, I do. When I see all kinds of sorrow, wish I only love one. Look out, here comes tomorrow. I wish tomorrow would never come. Mary, Mary, I love you. Sandra, Sandra loves Mary. What can you do? You know, I have 4 daughters, all girls. They're so funny. They're really funny. I told them that I was going to be going on the Ellen show, you know. And they said, well, what are you going to ask her? I said, I'm going to say to her, Ellen, boxers or briefs? I said, do not do that, Dad. I thought she'd think it was funny, you know. No, she gives so much away all the time. She's giving presents left and right. That's why I want us all to go on there. Really, we'll get something out of it, won't we? Because these are all my friends. This is Aviva Maloney over here. She does a little bit of everything. She plays all those things there. It's not that they're for sale or nothing like that. She's got a saxophone, a clarinet. She's got a little tiny baby saxophone. That's the mother, and that's the baby. And she sings and plays the piano. Yeah, she's good. She's a girl. That's good. And little Eric Biondo over here at the back here. This you gotta see. This guy writes some amazing songs. He just did a thing where he wrote 1 song a day for a month. Was it a month?
3 months.
3 months? Oh my God. Gershwin didn't write that much, did he? Really? But he does. He actually confides in me. He's like a son to me. Yeah, he is. He actually called me up the other day and he says, I want to ask you a question. You think it's kind of weird that when I have sex, I make love, I leave my socks on? I said, Eric, it's your house, it's your computer, you can do anything you want. It's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. And he went to the doctors, and the doctors told him, Eric, you've got to stop masturbating. Really? And he says, why? He says, because I won't be able to examine you if you don't. That was at the doctor's the other day. He can't hear me. He's all the other way on the other side of the stage. He's not going to hear.
Keep thinking that.
This is Dave Robicheau right here. He's from Boston, Massachusetts. God. Man, look, he's this. Look at him. He's like so fit and everything, you know. We walked past the pool hall down there on 42nd and 10th. Somebody grabbed him and tried to chalk him up. It was like, and look, I can't believe you got just like and he eats like a horse. It's unbelievable. I'm getting breasts and everything, you know. Actually, that felt good. Oh,
Yeah!
all right. That's fine. Whatever. That also reminds me. I told you about going into that place for that drink with all the different sorts of people, right? I'm an idiot. I was walking. I'm one step away from an idiot, actually. So I'm walking on the beach, and everyone said, well, you know, there's a restricted area. And I went, restricted? That means I can go there. So I go walking in, and it's a nude beach, right? And, you know, I don't know if you've ever been to a nude beach, but it's, you know, people that go to, well, there's one guy walking towards me, you know those, have you seen on the desks, they have that thing that's got like a giant thing that's sort of bing, 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 bing. Like, no, seriously. It's ridiculous. You know, I'm going, oh dear, something happened to me with that going on. And then I saw these two marks on the sand. And that was his wife walking with him. It was like, I thought those two snakes had been on the beach for a minute. It was her thing. Well, I've already got a T-shirt. No, you're not giving me one either. I never got a T-shirt. No, thank you. It's because there's monkeys on it, right? Who is this handsome young man that keeps walking down here? Chase? I bet you're going to chase him later as well, aren't you? You know what I mean? Really? Good. Well, if he's such a good man, why don't you order a bloody drink from him then? This show's a lot better when you're drunk, okay? Just ask the band. Hey, listen. Okay, back here, this is Felipe Torres, who has now become a daddy. Yes, he's got a little baby. Little smiling little baby. It's cool. He's great. Felipe's good. He's got the name, the whole thing, you know, Felipe Torres, man. You know, years ago, I remember I was in New York in the early 60s. I used to go to Birdland to see Buddy Rich and, you know, sort of, I told you about that, didn't I? That was something, he was kind of an angry sort of a person. I seem to remember. He had to kick me a few times, you know. But maybe I made that part up. And then John Blair over here from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Singer at large. Sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I like when Felipe laughs, he doesn't make a sound, he just like... I keep looking for an egg. Hey, and last but not least, Jimmy Riccitelli. Hey, yo. Hey, Jimmy's from the neighborhood, you know? I've only been in the country 2 days. I'm speaking the language. Jimmy Riccitelli took me to a restaurant in the neighborhood. I said to the man, excuse me, but how do you prepare your chicken? He said, we come straight out and tell them they're gonna die. Oh, God. I said, well, I'll have mussels marinara, please. And then this Italian came out. Hey, what are you talking about? I'm mussels marinara. They serve broken leg of lamb in this restaurant. Broken leg of lamb. That's how rough this neighborhood is. I've known Jimmy for about 25 years. He didn't know me for the first 12 of those years, but and then it's like me. I used to be a boxer until my first fight. Have you noticed that all fights are sponsored by Budweiser? You know, and now Budweiser, all my fights now are sponsored by Budweiser. Have I gotten everybody? I don't know.
Yep.
And the light man, and the sound man, and the bar people, and all you people. Thank you all for being here tonight, and I'm going to come to each and one of your houses to apologize later about... Hey, listen, let's sing another Neil Diamond song. Let's sing that little bit me, a little bit you, and get these people going for what they, you know. I walk out, girl, don't you walk out, 'cause we've got things to say. And talk out, let's have a talk out, things will be okay. I say, girl, I don't wanna fight. Well, I'm a little bit wrong, and you're a little bit right. Well, I say, girls, you know that it's true. Well, it's a little bit me, and it's a little bit you, too. I don't know just what I said wrong, girls, I apologize. Don't go, here's where you belong, wipe the tears from your eyes. I say, girls, I don't wanna fight. Well, I'm a little bit wrong, and you're a little bit right. Well, I say, girls, you know that it's true. Well, it's a little bit me, and it's a little bit you, too. All right. Riba, riba, riba. Don't wanna fight. Well, I'm a little bit wrong, you're a little bit right. Well, I say, girl, you know that it's true. Well, it's a little bit me, and it's a little bit you, too. Well, it's a little bit me, a little bit you, a little bit me, a little bit you, a little bit me, a little bit you, a little bit me, and it's a little bit you. Tequila. Hey, you know, I mentioned all those songwriters like Carole King and Neil Diamond, Harry Nilsson, Neil Sedaka, and Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart, and Lieber and Stoller, and Barry Mann and Cynthia Wilde, and Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart, and Sears and Roebuck, and Lord and Taylor, and Neiman Marcus, and... You know what, you know, have you seen, I don't know if they know, but there's the rubber on this stage is starting to bubble. Everything's wearing rubber these days. You can't be too sure, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Somebody could fall down here and get pregnant. No, really, hey, yeah, because they have some amazing entertainment here. You know, they really, well, sometimes. But, no, you stick around afterwards, I'll tell you. Because, you know, there's another group of entertainers coming up, and, you know, Wow, man, I'll tell you. We can't wait so we can, sort of, no, tomorrow when we have a little party, right? And do our sort of farewell. Jimmy has to go back to San Francisco, and John actually goes back to San Francisco. Felipe's going to go and look after his little baby, and also, I think they've all got like web pages and places. I know that Dave's very technical on that computer. I have I can't even turn on the VD, me.
Davy, DVD.
I can't turn that on either.
Okay.
The Twitter, Skype, and the whatever it's called, all that stuff. It's impossible. Why can't you just turn it on like that? NBC, ABC, CBS. That's it. And then I've been watching. I love to watch the news and the politics and all that kind of stuff. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me. Where you going? Are you leaving? Oh, going back to your seat. Okay. Officer. Oh, okay. Have a drink on Jimmy, okay? That's fine. Yeah, everybody's going back to different... well, actually, we're going to Oklahoma tomorrow. Oklahoma, yeah. It's going to be a great time, that is. But, one of the songwriters I never mentioned, and I want to sing a song of his right now, if we can try that one, is Paul Williams. Paul Williams is a great songwriter. And Paul Williams, I like him because I can look him straight in the eye. It's like this thing. Some people always complain that their life is too short, so they hurry it along. Their worries drive them insane, but they still go along for the ride. As for me, I've got all the time in the world. I was born a someday man, I'm a maybe child. I was born a someday man, I was always wild. Tomorrow's a new day, baby. Anything can happen, anything can happen at all. Some folks are looking for reasons and searching for answers they're never gonna find. They keep on searching for pleasures and looking so hard they can't see. As for me, life can be a sweet holiday. I was born a someday man, I'm a maybe child. I was born a someday man, I was always wild. Tomorrow's a new day, baby. Anything can happen, anything can happen at all. I was born someday man, I'm a maybe child. I was born someday man, I was always wild. Give me Riccitelli. Yes. I'm so grateful and so proud to be with all these amazing musicians. We've known each other quite a long time, and I'm supported so well. Jimmy's voice is outstanding, and sort of John, and he and I have worked together in the studio many times, and Dave and Aviva and Eric and Felipe. I gotta tell you, you know, I can't do it without them, and I wouldn't want to anyway. Hey, listen, you know, when we were doing the Monkees, I fell in love at least twice an episode. I got to kiss the girls, you know, and sing all the pretty little ditties. And now that Justin Bieber stole my haircut, and Axl Rose stole my dance, all I've got left is my memories and the songs. Hey, look what you have done, showing me the sun, and now it's shining through. It's nice to be with you. Hey, I like the things you say, and I like the way you do the things you do. It's so nice to be with you. Each time that I give my heart to someone new, well, they just turn it blue. But this time is my time, and my time is all the time I have to be with you. So please never go away. Say you're gonna stay. You'll make my dreams come true. It's so nice to be with you. Each time that I give my heart to someone new, well, they just turn it blue. But this time is my time, and my time is all the time I have to be with you. So please never go away. Say you're gonna stay. You'll make my dreams come true. It's so nice to be with you. It's nice to be with you. What was, hey Jimmy, what was the other one we sang a couple of times together? When you sang that other part, I sang it, and then you sang it, then I sang it, then you sang it. Yeah, let's do that one. Gonna do this one that me and Jimmy sing. No problem. Yeah, this is on the show. Are these cookies M&M's or WW's or EE's? Thank you very much. Or magnets. Ooh, my iron lung, it just got hold of it. Thank you. When love comes knocking at your door, just open up and let him in. It's gonna be a magic carpet ride. So little girl, now don't you run and hide. I I know that you've been hurt before, so don't you be afraid no more. Throw off the chains that bind and leave the past behind when love comes knocking at your door. I know that you're afraid of loving me, but girl, don't fight it and you'll see it's gonna be a magic car. Now loving me will make you high. Little girl, now don't you run and hide. 'Cause baby, I know that you've been hurt before, but don't you be afraid no more. Throw off the chains that bind and leave the past behind. No need to worry anymore. When love comes knocking at your door, at your door, at your door, at your door, Hey, you know, after the Monkees there was all kinds of things that went on, you know. I had two little babies, not myself, I had two little babies, right? And then I started doing all these TV shows, and then in the 70s and 80s I did Boy Meets World and Sabrina the Teenage Witch and sort of Phineas and Fergus and Scooby-Doo meets Davy Jones. That was the only time that I was ever bigger than my co-star. Yeah. But you know, actually, I was walking through the streets today, and I like to have a little walk, you know, and when people go like this. In fact, I was on 7th Avenue, I bloody swear it, a bloody goat walked past me, a goat with a hat on. And I went, I need some rest. I know there's something wrong here. And he actually stopped and started eating. There was somebody thrown like a book or something away in the bin or something like that, and the goat had his head in it, eating it. It was a talking goat, actually. And I said, how was it? He says, not bad, not as good as the movie, but you know, whatever. But anyway, oh, shut up. But I did see a goat. I did see a goat. Honestly, I saw a goat. Has anyone else seen the goat? You saw the goat. I'll sell you. I went, that can't be right. He was walking on his own as well. No, that was just today, back in the 60s. I saw pink elephants then. Must be kidding me. No, it was unbelievable. I was up on 7th Avenue there. The things you see in New York, you know, and I'm walking along and people look like, yeah, you know, that's very funny. I'm going, what's wrong with that guy? Then he's got one of those things in his ear and he's talking, you know. It's like at the airport when you see people kissing and touching each other, kissing, and I just go walking over and I go, oh, thank you. Oh. You know, I do, you know, man, it's not right. You shouldn't be, I mean, it's okay saying, bye, darling. But when they start, you know, having it off on the sidewalk, you know, it's too much for me. I can't stand it. No, or, you know, or people talk on a phone and all that stuff. I go over there and go, fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. You know, and they go, what's that? I'm getting out of here, quick. This guy's nuts. No, I don't think it's kind of the telephones and all that stuff. What did we do without them, you know? I don't know, it's pain. Pardon? Somebody's going off. Is it for me? Valleri? Yes. Oh. Is she? Hi, Valleri. Hey, I met Valerie Harper the other day. That was good. And then also Martin Landau. I'm a big fan of Martin Landau. He's a major, major actor, you know what I mean? And I met a little jockey, because, you know, I have horses, and I love horses, and I ride all the time, and I met Lafitte Pincay. I'm not kidding. There was more meat on Willie Shoemaker's whip than was on his body. It was like, are you kidding me? It's like so little and tiny like that. It's very small. I thought I was small, but he's about that big. Anyway, what should we do now? Oh, we've had lots of requests for this song, okay? This is called Girl, and it comes from a show that I did. I did a show called the Brady Bunch. Everybody thinks I married Marsha Brady. I didn't marry her. Girl, look what you've done to me. Me and my whole world. Girl, you brought the sun to me with your smile. You did it, girl. I'm telling you, girl, something unknown to me makes you what you are, and what you are is all that I want for me. And it's good to feel that way, girl. Thank you, girl, for making the nighttime nice, girl, for making the daytime brighter, girl, for making a better world for me. I'm telling you, girl, something unknown to me makes you what you are, and what you are is all that I want for me. And it's good to feel that way, girl. Thank you, girl, for making the nighttime nicer, girl, for making the daytime brighter, girl, for making a better world for me. Thank you, girl, for making the winter warmer, girl, for making the music softer, girl, for making a better world for me. Thank you, girl. Hey, you know, a lot of things have changed since the 60s, and a lot of things haven't changed. And that little dance, you see that little dance I do? Oh, well, yeah. No, actually, it's something, people ask me questions like, will I do the monkey walk with them? And this is like the captain of the police force down Fifth Avenue. And I'm going, certainly will, anything you say, officer. You know, things like that. And they reminisce about things during the monkey days. And this lady came up to me, and she said to me, I used to keep your picture on my bedroom wall. And I said, well, thank you very much. And the husband said, yeah, she'd leave me for you. And I go, okay, I don't think so, but there you have it. And she said she used to kiss the television when the Monkees were on, which was very dangerous in the 60s because we had those electrified carpets, you remember? I think I'll kiss Davy on the television. Ah. I know, because I got third-degree burns from watching I Dream a Genie. But my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I'm going to sing a song, and for the life of me, I don't know why. It's called She Hangs Out, okay? Well, do-de-run, do-de-run. She hangs out. She hangs out. Well, how old you say your sister was? Your sister was. Your sister was. Well, how old you say your sister was? Your sister was. Your sister was. You know your Well, do they run, they do they run. She hangs out. Well, she hangs out. She hangs out every night. Every night. You know you best get down here on the double before she gets a pretty little self in trouble. She's so fine, yeah. She's all mine, yeah. Well, how old you say your sister was? Sister was. Well, how old you say your sister was? Sister was. You know you better keep an eye on her. Eye on her. Yeah, do they run and run? Do they run? She hangs out. She hangs out. She hangs out. She hangs out. Yeah. Do they run, they do they run, she hangs out. Who writes this stuff? That's a hell of a scream you have there. Wow. Yeah. Hey, you know, Mickey Dolenz and I were driving down Benedict Canyon back in 1966, before the Monkees show ever came on the television. And we'd already made the pilot, and we weren't sure what was going on. And, you know, we were just like, you know, living together. We had this, you know, we weren't a couple or anything like that. We weren't not doing it or nothing like that. We were just together. Anyway, and we were driving down Benedict Canyon in Mickey Dolenz' 65 green fastback Ford Mustang, I might add. Hello. And all of a sudden, on the radio, KHJ played a song. In fact, they played this song. It was like... That was it. Everybody, take the last train to Clarksville and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here about 4:30 cause I made your reservation. Don't be slow. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Cause I'm leaving in the morning and I must see you again. Well, I've one more night together till the morning brings my train and I must go. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville. I'll be waiting at the station. Well, I've time for coffee-flavored kisses and a bit of conversation. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Take the last train to Clarksville. Take the last train to Clarksville. Take the last train to Clarksville. The last train to Clarksville. The last train, the last train to Clarksville. You're trying to make your mark in society. You're using all the tricks that you used on me. You're reading all them high-fashion magazines. The clothes you're wearing, girl, are causing public scenes. I say, I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. Now when I first met you, girl, you didn't have no shoes. But now you're walking around like you're front page news. Well, you better not be careful about those French shoes, or you won't find my name in your book of who's who. I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. Oh, I'm not your stepping stone. 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 Step, step, stone. Step, 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 stone. Wow, I'm not your stepping stone. We stole that arrangement from the Sex Pistols. I think Paul Revere did that one too. Hey, you know, sir, we can't do them all, but I have one in particular song. I like to dedicate this to Mickey, Mikey, and Petey, and each and every one of you, of course. This is. I beg your pardon? Okay. Oh, you all sing along. Okay. Yeah. We can. Oh. We got to do her song too, don't we? But we're gonna do Pleasant Valley Sunday now. Okay. The local rock group down the street is trying hard to learn their song. Serenade the weekend squire who just came out to mow his lawn. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday, charcoal burning everywhere. Rows of houses that are all the same, and no one seems to care. Great, she's proud today because her roses are in bloom. And Mr. Green, he's so serene, he's got a TV in every room. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday, here in Sanderson Land. How hard life is, and the kids just don't understand. Creature comfort goes, they only numb my soul and make it hard for me to see. My thoughts all seem to stray to places far away. I need a change of scenery. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. so good, and I wouldn't live without her, even if I could. Oh yeah, come on now, yeah, wow. She's the same little girl who used to hang around my door, but she sure looks different than the way she looked before. Could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaving razor's cold and it sings. Daydream believer and a homecoming queen. You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed. Well, now you know how happy I can be, and our good times start and end without dollar to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? All right, one more time. One more time with everybody singing, okay? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Come on now. Oh, what can it mean to a believer and the by Joe. Woo! Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Hey, listen, when you go home tonight, just sing like nobody's listening, okay? Really? Dance like no one's even watching you. And love like you've never been hurt before. And when life gets too hard to stand, kneel. God bless America. Thank you so much. Davy Jones! gotta go. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take these arms, I'll never use them. Take these lips, I wanna lose them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Come on, let's all sing it, Larry. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take these arms, take these arms. I wanna lose them, I wanna lose them. Take these lips, I'll never use them, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How could I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all on? Why not take all on? Why not take all on me? Okay, we gotta go. Jimmy. Well, I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Everybody, come on. And then someone else would love on me. All love was out to get me. Well, that's the way it seems. And disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Oh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. There's not a trace of doubt in my mind. Yeah, I'm a believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a believer. Well, I'm a believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a believer. And then I saw her face. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I keep coming to BB King's, okay? What a place. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, hey, with the monkey. People say we monkey around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. Hey, hey, with the monkey. People say we monkey around. We're too busy singing